My name is Anna Isaiko, and I'm a birth doula and birth photographer. This is my friend Olena. She's 37 weeks pregnant. She's about to have a baby. And we're going to talk a little bit today about how doula can actually help at birth. Okay, so what does doula do and how doula can be helpful? I'm trained by Doula International, which is evidence-based training for doulas in the United States. It is considered an international organization, so this knowledge you can apply at any country, at any birth. Okay, let's get started. So doula is a person who can definitely provide a lot of information about how the labor goes. From the moment you meet your doula for prenatal visit, you're going to talk a little bit about what your plans for your birth are, how you see your labor, what helps you to relieve the pain, what are your expectations for your birth. Doula is going to help you create a birth plan where you're going to share basic information with your nurse or your midwife about your preferences for birth. How do you feel about epidural? How do you feel about administration of pitocin? How do you feel about C-section or other medical interventions? Usually, when you have a doula at birth, it's really helpful to prevent a lot of medical interventions just because doula can help you relieve the pain. She can provide information at each stage of labor about what is going on with your body and how to best overcome this and make sure labor goes really nice and smooth. So, what is in doula's bag? What does she bring to labor and how is she helping you? Okay, so the best thing you can get is actually a candle. Why? You would ask why, and that is a good question because actually candles help you to relax and just visualize that you are in a spa club instead of hospital room and that you can actually enjoy the labor. Hospitals usually don't allow real candles, but what you can use is just easy electronic candle like this. And we can put it around the room and just make the atmosphere relaxed and comforting for you. Other thing that I really like to take to labor is nice essential oil. I usually talk to mothers beforehand about what kind of smells they like. This one is lavender. Try it.
I like it.
Yeah, it smells really good and it's relaxing. Sometimes I would suggest to give like little massage on lower back, or if mother is resting, I'm taking just a tiny bit of this oil. I take your hand and just gentle massage it so that she can relax and enjoy her labor. You like it?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So, what else can be really helpful? Sometimes labor can be long, and when it happens like this, I usually suggest mothers to relax, to save the energy, and it might be a little tricky when you have contractions. So, but for pushing, you still need the energy. Hi, kitty! I have my little kitty with me during this video today. Okay, so I usually bring like little snacks for mothers. It can be candy, it can be honey stick, or it can be like a little fruit squeeze, so that it's really easy and tasty and sweet. Just for you.
Thank you.
Okay, what else can be done in labor? It's really helpful to change positions, to let the baby calm down naturally and easy. So as a doula, I usually suggest to change position depending on each stage of labor. When we do check-up, when midwife does check-up, and she would let us know where the baby is, at which stage of labor, at which position. And then I can help you by providing information about what we can do at this particular stage. So the basic thing that can be done is using the birth ball. So I would suggest Olena to sit down on this birth ball. Perfect, just like this. Open up your legs as much as you can. This position is helping to let the baby go down quickly and easily. And I'm going to help you like move your hips around. Yeah, just your hips. Make a big wide circle. Perfect. So this position can help you to relieve the pressure and make it easier for the baby. Okay, so you can stand up, Elena. Now I'm going to demonstrate other position, which is really helpful for mothers. You can take the same birth ball and I would suggest Elena to stand on your hands and knees like this and lean on your birth ball like this. Perfect. Yes. This is relieving pressure from your upper back, and this is really helpful so that I can massage the lower back, I can apply counter pressure, or I can use rebozo technique. What is rebozo technique? Rebozo technique is when you take rebozo, or you can use like hospital blanket and place it here under her belly, and when the contraction is coming, you can actually squeeze it right here and stay like this till the contraction goes away. How does it feel?
Perfect.
Great. Okay. So what else can be helpful? For a lot of women, warm bath or shower can help. But when you're having intense contraction, it can be hard to go to lay down in the bathtub. So what I'm doing usually is I'm offering like hot or cold pack. Most women prefer warm, so you make sure this is warm and you just apply here. This is relieving pressure and makes your muscles relax, and so this relieves the pain. I can also use this for massage. How do you like it?
Oh, I love it.
Perfect. Okay. Also, what happens during labor is your hormones change. And so lots of women feel hot or cold at this moment. What I usually suggest to use is I take just a small washcloth and I use a little washcloth and I apply warm or cold water and just place it here. Sometimes you may want to use it all over her face and neck just to prevent her being hot or warm during the contractions. What else can be helpful? Because during the contractions, during transition, you may feel big changes in your body. So you may feel shaky. It happens a lot with epidural. Sometimes you feel like real shaky. And in that case, if you decide to have epidural done, I would suggest your partner or like your birth doula to hold you like this, just to prevent you from shaking and help you go through this. Labor causes lots of changes in your body, so your level of hormones goes up and down, and this may cause you to feel warm or to feel cold. So I would do massage to your feet, and I always suggest you to have extra pair of socks in your labor bag, and I usually tend to bring them with me for you. This is all I wanted to share with you today. Thank you for listening to us, and I hope you have fantastic labor. See you!
Thank you. Bye.